Today, we're diving into the juiciest secrets of Hollywood as we uncover the most shocking feuds and rivalries. From legendary clashes to unexpected beefs, these celebrity showdowns have captivated fans and made headlines. Let's explore the drama, the scandals, and the stories behind Hollywood's most infamous rivalries. Hollywood is famous for glitz, glamour, and stunning red carpet moments, but behind the scenes lies a web of fierce feuds and rivalries that sometimes span decades. From iconic actors clashing over roles to directors and producers waging public battles, these conflicts reveal the intense competition and personal animosities that fuel Hollywood's drama. Let's dive into some of the most shocking rivalries that rocked Tinseltown. Number 9. Bette Davis versus Joan Crawford, the feud that defined old Hollywood. Bette Davis and Joan Crawford's legendary feud began in the 1930s and is considered one of Hollywood's most infamous rivalries. These two classic actresses were both titans of the silver screen but couldn't stand each other. The tension between them boiled over in the 1962 film Whatever Happened to Baby Jane, where the two starred as feuding sisters. Their animosity went beyond professional jealousy. It was deeply personal. Crawford allegedly had an affair with a man Davis loved, and their bitter rivalry persisted until Crawford's death in 1977. The Davis-Crawford feud set the tone for Hollywood rivalries, symbolizing how competition and personal drama can fuel both careers and grudges. The dynamic between these two actresses brought an intensity to their performances and kept the public captivated. It's a testament to how sometimes the drama behind the scenes can be as intriguing as what plays out on screen. Number 8. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson versus Vin Diesel, the battle of the action titans. The Rock and Vin Diesel's feud began on the set of The Fate of the Furious in 2016. As two major action stars with dominant personalities, tensions ran high when The Rock criticized some of his male co-stars on social media, calling them candy asses. It didn't take long for fans to speculate that he was referring to Diesel. The dispute reportedly stemmed from Diesel's on-set behavior and disagreements over the direction of their shared franchise. Over the years, this feud has evolved, with both stars downplaying the animosity publicly while hinting at lingering issues. Their rivalry has even impacted the Fast and Furious franchise, with The Rock taking a step back from the main storyline to focus on spin-offs. The Rock versus Vin Diesel feud underscores the challenges of working in high-stakes, big-budget films where ego, ambition, and creative differences collide. Number 7. Taylor Swift versus Kanye West, from I'ma Let You Finish to social media showdowns. Taylor Swift and Kanye West's feud has become one of the most high-profile and enduring rivalries in modern pop culture. It all started at the 2009 MTV Video Music Awards when Kanye interrupted Taylor's acceptance speech, declaring that Beyoncé had the best video. This incident ignited a long-standing feud that would resurface in various forms over the years. In 2016, Kanye's song "Famous" included controversial lyrics about Taylor, which led to another wave of public clashes, especially when Kanye's then-wife Kim Kardashian released a phone call recording that fueled the feud even further. What makes the Swift-Kanye feud so unique is how it has played out publicly, with fans from both camps taking sides and adding to the drama. Their rivalry highlights the role of social media in amplifying celebrity conflicts, turning what could have been a one-time incident into a saga that continues to capture public interest. Number 6. Paris Hilton versus Lindsay Lohan, a socialite showdown in the 2000s. Paris Hilton and Lindsay Lohan's rivalry began in the early 2000s, when both were tabloid darlings at the peak of their fame. Their feud involved public insults, heated exchanges, and even some famous friendships turned sour, as both were close to Britney Spears at different times. Hilton and Lohan's rivalry was fueled by the media's obsession with their glamorous yet scandal-ridden lives, making them prime targets for tabloids. This feud showcased the pressures young stars face in the limelight and how quickly friendships can unravel in Hollywood. Hilton and Lohan have occasionally reconciled over the years, but their iconic feuds captured a moment in pop culture where every move was publicized and no scandal was too small. Their feud served as a precursor to today's social media culture, where drama often overshadows the work of the stars involved. Number 5. Nicki Minaj vs. Cardi B, rap's most explosive rivalry. The feud between Nicki Minaj and Cardi B is one of the most talked-about rivalries in the music industry. Tensions began brewing when Cardi entered the rap scene and quickly gained popularity. The two rappers' rivalry culminated in a physical altercation at a New York Fashion Week party in 2018, where Cardi allegedly threw a shoe at Nicki. The feud has been marked by a series of diss tracks, social media spats, and fan-fueled drama, with both rappers' fan bases fiercely defending their favorite. Nicki vs. Cardi illustrates the competitive nature of the rap industry, where female artists often face pressure to outdo one another. Despite brief attempts at reconciliation, the feud remains one of the most high-profile rivalries in recent music history, demonstrating how personal conflicts can overshadow an artist's work and impact their career trajectories. Number 4. Mariah Carey vs. Jennifer Lopez, the legendary I Don't Know Her diss. Mariah Carey and Jennifer Lopez's feud is legendary for a single iconic phrase, I don't know her. Carey uttered these words when asked about Lopez in an interview, sparking a rivalry that's persisted for decades. Although neither star has publicly delved into the origins of their tension, fans and the media have fueled the narrative, interpreting Mariah's statement as shade against Lopez. The rivalry is often described as a clash of divas, each with a loyal fan base. The Mariah vs. J-Lo feud is unique in its subtlety, with neither star directly engaging in public arguments. Instead, it's marked by occasional digs and allusions, creating an aura of mystery. This rivalry underscores how Hollywood feuds don't always need loud confrontations to capture the public's imagination. Number 3. Jim Carrey vs. Tommy Lee Jones, a tense partnership on Batman Forever. Jim Carrey and Tommy Lee Jones's tension while filming Batman Forever in the 90s is another example of clashing personalities. Jones reportedly couldn't stand Carrey's over-the-top comedic style, and the two had a famously awkward relationship on set. Despite their characters' chemistry on screen, the behind-the-scenes tension was palpable, with Carrey recalling that Jones once told him, "I hate you," outright during production. Their clash reveals the challenges of mixing serious actors with comedy legends, particularly in blockbuster films. Though they've both moved on, the tension between Carrey and Jones highlights how creative differences and personality clashes can sometimes make filming a battle of wills. Number 2. Sylvester Stallone vs. Richard Gere, a dispute that left an impact. Sylvester Stallone and Richard Gere's feud is one of Hollywood's strangest and longest-lasting rivalries. Their dislike for each other reportedly began on the set of The Lords of Flatbush in the 1970s. According to Stallone, an altercation involving a spilled chicken sandwich led to Gere's dismissal from the project. Since then, the two actors have traded cold comments and avoided each other at Hollywood events, and the feud has become somewhat of a legend in the industry. Stallone and Gere's mutual disdain has persisted for decades, with both stars reflecting the competitive spirit that often pits leading men against one another in Hollywood. Although they've never publicly reconciled, fans of both actors have speculated on what could have been if their partnership had continued. This rivalry serves as a reminder of how even seemingly minor conflicts can escalate and have lasting consequences in the world of celebrity. Number 1. Steven Spielberg vs. George Lucas, a friendship tested by filmmaking differences. Though not a feud in the traditional sense, Steven Spielberg and George Lucas have had their share of creative disagreements over the years, especially while collaborating on the Indiana Jones series. The two iconic directors are close friends, but have often clashed over artistic visions and filmmaking techniques. Lucas's desire to take creative risks clashed with Spielberg's focus on maintaining cinematic continuity, resulting in occasional friction. Their disagreements came to a head during Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, with both directors publicly acknowledging their differing visions for the film. Conclusion: the allure of Hollywood drama. These Hollywood feuds and rivalries reveal the human side of stardom. Beneath the fame, luxury, and glamour, actors and musicians are prone to the same conflicts and grudges as anyone else. But under the glaring spotlight of fame, these tensions become legendary. For fans, these stories provide a glimpse into the real lives of stars, adding another layer of intrigue to the personas they portray on screen and stage. The allure of Hollywood drama is timeless, and as long as there are egos and ambition, there will be rivalries that fascinate and captivate the public. Thanks for joining us on this thrilling journey through Hollywood's most shocking feuds and rivalries. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more captivating content. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Which feud surprised you the most? Until next time, stay tuned and keep loving the drama.